State Board Virgin Tint to Lighten Natural Hair Color. You'll have 20 minutes. The first thing that you're going to do is wash your hands with soap and water. So I'll wash my hands with soap and water. You guys will really do it. Then I come back and I'm going to do my table setup. So I'll have my SMA. Everything that's going to touch the client will go on the SMA. So we've got our rat tail comb, our regular comb, our tint brush, gloves, an extra butterfly clip, some paper towels. That's on the SMA. Off of the SMA, I have my lightener and I have my bowl, my color bowl. I have my protective cream, my safety data sheet, first aid kit, client record card, my soiled box, my disinfectant, trash bag, soiled linen bag, and that is everything. So once I'm all set up, since I've touched everything, I'm going to go wash my hands again with soap and water. Wash my hands with soap and water, and then I come back. Okay. Then I'm going to section my client in 4 using the rat tail comb. I will part down the center of the head, and then from the apex of the head down to behind the ear on both sides. Clip the hair up, and now you are sectioned in 4 quadrants. Then you're going to double drape. So using 2 towels, you'll double drape your client, making sure not to let the skin touch the drape, and using a plastic drape for color. Okay. Then we're going to apply protective cream around the entire hairline. So every time you do a new quadrant, you're going to put the protective cream around the entire hairline. Make sure for State Board that you use it thick enough so that your proctor can see that you have it on the mannequin head. Alright, next I am going to put my gloves on. And then I'm going to put the lightener in the bowl. So we're going to use 1/4 inch subsections. We're going to apply the color a 1/2 inch away from the scalp. So we don't let it touch the scalp, and we will go all the way through the ends. We're going to do this in a back section because since we're going from virgin to lighter using a lightener, this is where the hair is usually the darkest. I'm going to put a paper towel over the other sections of the hair so that I don't get hair color on them. Okay, so using 1/4 inch sub partings, we are going to go 1/2 inch away from the scalp and all the way through the ends. So we're not touching the scalp, but we are going all the way through the ends. And you want to make it thick enough to where your proctor can see it. So 1/4 inch subsections, 1/2 inch away from the scalp and through the ends. we'll do this through the whole back quadrant. You do want to go fast because you only have 20 minutes. If you get some on your brush, it's okay to wipe it off on your paper towel. That's why we have extra paper towels on the SMA. Because you don't want it to get on the roots at this point. So we are almost done with the first part of our application. And once we get to the bottom, we will be doing our first strand test. Our first of two. One at the bottom and one at the top. So I'm going to take a paper towel, wipe off my hand, because I've got color all over it. Okay, you'll want to have your water bottle ready. And we're going to do our first strand test. Just take a strand of hair. Put one paper towel underneath it. Squirt this with water. And wipe the remaining color off of that strand. Okay, and now we are going to go to step 2. So in step 2, put some more lightener in my bowl. We are going to be now applying to the root. So we're going to still be careful not to get it on the skin. You want it to be still 1/4 inch sections. If you grab carefully from the top, you can usually get it to come down in a clean section. Okay, so just getting it on the regrowth. but not on the skin around the face. If you do get some on the skin around the face, just wipe it off with your tissue or paper towel around the face or on the neck. We're still keeping these 1/4 inch subsections. So you can see how hard this is to get this done in 20 minutes. You really have to move fast. But you can do it for sure. Then we're going to do our second strand test. And we'll just take one little strand of hair from the top. Same way as before, we put our paper towel underneath it, spray the hair with your water, and then wipe the color clean off the strand of hair. Just like that, you can lay it down. Okay. So after this is done, you would take your gloves off. And then you're going to rinse your client out with cool water. Yourself. All of the color is out. You'll use your towel so it's not dripping on your way back to your station. Okay, you'll just quickly towel dry the hair. Goes in soiled linen. rat tail comb and any clippies that you used go in the dirty, or go in the soiled box along with this. This would also go in your soiled box once you're done. Pull all the hair out of it. You would undrape your client. This goes in soiled linen. And then you would clean up, and that's the end of the procedure.